What's up everyone, Off the Cuff Reviews here. My name's Alex and today I have a special new video. We're finally doing an album review for The Warning's newest album, Keep Me Fed. So let's get into it. So The Warning released their album Keep Me Fed this year, and quite frankly, it is a banger. For those that don't know, The Warning is a three-piece band of sisters from Mexico, consisting of Ali, Danny, and Paulina. Each album they release shows them getting better and better each time, especially with the songwriting, and this album is definitely no exception to that. This album opens up with a memorable guitar riff that's gonna get stuck in your head. And something that this group shines with is really perfecting the sound of a three-piece band and making it sound massive and larger than life. They really know how to utilize each instrument to its full capacity. I feel like the first song on the album really shows that off. The riffs in general on this album are a huge highlight for me. I mean, Danny has always showed that she's a great guitar player and honestly mixed a bunch of different styles together with her own style, and it really shines through in this massive tone. It sounds really good. This album is high energy. It is sure to get you headbanging along from start to finish. The songs transition into Sick and Apologize, which are also so good. They just seem to keep stepping up their game each track. And Apologize seems very personal to them, at least in the lyrical elements. And then comes Que Mas Quieres. I'm sorry if I butchered that. This song shows off that they're actually so good at writing lyrics that they can do two different languages. And of course, like, they can speak two different languages, but to make a catchy song in two separate languages, like, it's kind of a hard thing to do. I mean, I don't know many bands that I listen to, at least, that can do something like that. And they pulled it off flawlessly. Something that they did with this album that you can hear in a few tracks, especially with the track More, is that they added these awesome elements that are like cinematic, stuff that is like in the background, like transitions and different little like guitar work or synth work in the background that really makes the song fill out and feel like it's moving along and feel just huge. Those elements really make the songs pop, in my opinion. The chorus on More also is one of my favorites of this whole record. And I know that I've been talking a lot about the lyrics and the guitar work, but let's talk about Ali's bass playing. First of all, her tone here is immaculate, as always, by the way. And like, I always say this whenever I do reactions, that I feel like she is one of the most important members of the group. Obviously, they all have their own strengths, but I feel like with their massive tone, the massive sound of the three-piece band, I feel like if they didn't have her like crunchy bass tones to go along with these songs, they really wouldn't sound as good as they do. I feel like Ali is one of the most integral parts of this band and maybe sometimes gets overlooked. And it's really evident on the song Escapism. You can really hear that like bass groove that she's coming up with. It sounds really, really good. This album in general might be their catchiest to date, at least in my opinion. They have so many groovy songs and so many hard-hitting choruses throughout the entire record. I think my all-time favorite song on this record specifically is Hell You Call a Dream. I feel like it shows everything that I love about this band in one song, from the personal lyrics to the hard-hitting choruses and the catchy melodies that they have. It all just like really shines through, and I feel like it's some of their best performances. And of course, sick riffs. Can't forget the sick-ass riffs. But I mean, what about you guys? Let me know what your favorite song off this record is down below in the comments. Let me know what your favorite song is from them in general, because I would love to hear about it and I'd love to talk about it. I mean, I might be biased, at least a little bit, because I do really like The Warning. I mean, when I went into this record, obviously I really liked them. When I went into this record, like, you know, I guess my biases kind of play a part in it. Like, when you really like an album, or when you really like a group and they put out an album, I mean, you tend to enjoy it. I mean, at least for me. But I feel like with this group specifically, they always get better. At least like songwriting wise, I feel like they've never been better. I mean, sure, maybe some of their older stuff might be more catchy to you, or might resonate more with you, or might have a more raw sound or something. But I feel like each individual album, they just keep getting better. Even if it sounds more polished or something, I don't really mind that with this group. I feel like because they just had proven time and time again that they are so talented and so great at what they do, that like this is just, I don't know, it's just so special to hear a group like this. I feel like we don't get enough of that. You know, nowadays with music, I feel like it's hard finding new good music to listen to, but The Warning is just there for me. And some people on here, you know, they do reactions and they might like the group or whatever, and they just do a reaction to it, and then they, you know, like they might not listen to it outside of that. And I have been a little bit guilty of that as well, but I feel like The Warning was one of those groups that like really hit me hard. Like I really liked their sound. And it's a sound that I grew up listening to. I mean, I really like this. They have like a punk rock vibe to their music, even though some of it is not directly just punk rock. Like genre-wise, I just feel like they have like an aura about them that's punk rock, and I really like that about them. And I feel like it's just raw, straight up talent, and I don't know, I just love it. But yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys thought down below. If you guys ever see me in their comment sections on social media, say hi, because I'm there. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought down below, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Stay safe, everyone, and thanks for watching.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.